This is it, my dear friends. This is the moment. This is the moment that every daddy in the world looks forward to. This is it. If you have met a woman, this is Griffin Taylor. This is Corey Taylor Daddy. This is Slipknot. You know that. You see these masks. You say, by God, that's the Slipknot guys. That's his son, Griffin. This is what it's about. If you have met the woman, you have went out on several dates and you found each other to be equally tasty. You've decided to unlock the door to love. You have children. Those children grow up and they follow in daddy's footsteps. Rather you be a gynecologist or a plumber or a coal miner or a dentist and you follow in daddy's footsteps. Here you have Griffin. He's the lead singer for the band Vended, and he is on stage with daddy. You're going to see the spooky monster man, Corey Taylor, turn his head at a moment. And it's the very moment that all daddies know when they say, not only does my son love me, but he has followed in daddy's footsteps. Now, he doesn't want to follow closely. He wants to live his own life, do his own thing, but he's following in daddy's footsteps. So this is Griffin Taylor. He's going to come out. We're going to get into this song a little bit. Jump forward because I think it starts at like 4 something, the song Custer. And they're in Bucharest. They're having a gay old time. They're rocking out. They're doing what Slipknot do, one of the biggest metal bands in the world. And then he comes in about, let's see, let's go here. You know, that's the one thing too, is daddies also say, you can come out for a little bit, but you can't come out for the whole song. No overshining daddy, but come out and be part of daddy's thing. Very proud moment for daddies. See, now, at first, I thought, this guy's tortilla man, tortilla face, pizza, God, I can't ever remember, but I thought I saw the hair sticking out there because I had seen the part where he came out on stage, so I thought, oh, they're going to do a sneak, and he's going to tear the mask off, run down the stairs. That doesn't happen, but when I was first watching the clip, I was thinking that. This song's called Custer. He's got a good angry voice. You got to admit that. The very pissy kind of. Here we go. He says, "Here we go." Give me custard. Give me custard. Custard. See, these are hands in the air, people. This is a Slipknot concert. There's a phone out. Sure, the guy that we're watching the video is filming with the phone. Not a whole sea of phones there because they got the dang hands up and the heavy metal horns up in the air. They're there participating, but that's because Corey Taylor says, "Get your goddamn hands up." As soon as they start going down like this, come on. I don't know if I've heard this tune. There you go. Boy, they sure do sound good live. See, as soon as he says, "Come on, motherfucker, come on," the hands go right back up. Look at that. Here we go. Here he comes. And there he comes. Right there. That is the moment. Son, little Griffy, he calls him Griff, but little Griff, he is there, he's singing into the mic. Daddy says, "I'm stepping back. I'm releasing the reins of rock to my son. I'm letting him have it." This is the posture, and this is and Corey Taylor's a pretty thoughtful kind of a guy, isn't he? Wouldn't you say? And this is that moment where he looks at his son and he says, he's gonna make it in this world. He's gonna do it. You see that? It's a full second pause. Here we go. Looks at his son, watches his son, looks out. And son's just laying it down, laying the beefcakes down for daddy. Daddy loves his son, son loves daddy. This is the most surefire way you know that there's love between father son here. They are on stage sharing this moment together. What's he gonna say? Oh.
Would you like one more song?
Okay, the son ran away there because I think he's pretty much gone through that. So he just came out. See, he almost sounded like he was reprimanding his son there. That's why his son stopped and looked at him because he went, watch. It pans up to that screen. See? There's still a bit of that in his face. He says, Daddy's going to reprimand me. But he's saying, nope, that's it. Happy smile on his face. But when Daddy starts going, he knows that sound. He knows that. He knows that means, bad boy, you did something wrong. You spilled the peaches, you spilled the beans, you spilled the meat. You spilled the milk. But then he realizes, oh, Daddy's just saying, going to do spit it out next.
Hold on a second.
And he's not a fan of that song, so he moves on. So then I'm like, Griffin Taylor. So I looked up this, and apparently he's had a bit of an issue with being called, compared to Slipknot. I guess Simon, the clown's son, plays drums for Vended. But it says, for me, I do see people's responses to it, and I get a lot of great responses because I love the crowd. I love the fans because they've been there for my dad, and they will be there for me. I will not force them to be, but we do get backlash because of the comparison and the similarities. Now here's his quote, another quote. It says, but we are different, and there have been times where I have read some hate comments on YouTube, and I literally went into the bathtub, filled the bathtub up, and just immediately started crying. I was just so fucking in a bad place before we got here, and now I'm in a good place because I'm with friends. So this is Griffin, and this is Vended, and I wanted to take a taste of these guys. It's only a 2-minute video here, and I haven't heard anything from Vended, but is the comparison to Slipknot valid? Of course there's going to be some of that, because if you've got Clown, who's taught his son to play the drums, on the drums, and then you've got Griffin here, and his father, Corey Taylor, he's watched him sing, and he's learned how to coal mine, he's learned how to plumb, he's learned how to gynecologic, he knows what he's doing, and he does got a bit of a spookster look. When I saw this video, I said, well, he's definitely going for kind of a spooky monster look. You know, maybe not as high a quality as the Slipknot guys. Where's a close-up pic? Anywho, whatever. But let's get into this and just hear a taste of them and see what Vended's all about. That almost sounds like that Guns N' Roses song there. What was that? You could be mine. Is it guitar? Yeah, it almost sounds like that guy. I mean, it's got... they're all kind of wearing masks, and they all got that high energy headbang thing going on, and the song's pretty banging. This is from 2021. He's got a good growl on him. I mean, he's got the same. I like to say that Corey Taylor was the guy that came up with the it's that kind of build up. I don't know if he was the guy that actually did that, but he's the guy I think of when you get that angry, quiet talking but fast talking into angry yelling. I mean, he's not bad. I mean, I can understand where he's probably saying that he doesn't like the comparisons, but that's the one hard thing about following in Daddy's footsteps in the music is you're going to sound a little bit like your dad in ways because you've learned from them. But what say you? What do you think of that? Fantastic. I mean, how wonderful would that be to be able to come out on stage to, an entire audience in Bucharest and get to sing?
One more song.
One more song. Let's get it back on Daddy looking at his son. I love that. Because that Corey Taylor, underneath that rubber mask, he's having a moment. And he's looking at his son and he's saying, by God, he's grown so big. Now, I'm going to say, I told you so. If in upcoming months or years you see an interview with Corey Taylor where he talks about moments and they say, was there a particular moment? And he'll say, yes, there was a time in Bucharest, Romania when Griffin came out on stage and it really hit me in the heart. So remember this, stamp it and take it down to the courthouse, okay? Swing it out. You got it right, ding, 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 fight, you gonna right, we're gonna fight, Custer, fight, we're gonna right, Custer.